Hey, what's going on, gang? This is Horace back again with another video for you. I'll keep making them as long as you encourage me to do so. Got a couple of deals that I want to talk to you about today that I found. But first, somebody in the Shop Your Way to Wealth group was asking, I'm paraphrasing, but I think they wanted to know, how do you get the tools working in your browser? Now, in the case of Keepa, which is the tool I keep talking about, all you got to do is go to keepa.com, and I think you need to come over here to the right and you'd register, and in that area it'll show you, it'll kind of walk you through how to get it set up. It's not hard at all, but I'll probably end up making a more in-depth tutorial on it. If you guys need it, just let me know. I don't have a problem with that. But this is mostly about trying to help you guys find some deals. So, that's where I usually like to focus. This is Amazon. This is what's happening right now. We're in Q4. That really doesn't excite me a lot. For a lot of people, that's huge. For me, it's all about, what can I do today? Remember, I'm not trying to get rich. I'm trying to make anywhere from, $500 to $1,500 a month extra. You don't really need a big Q4 to do that. If you're doing the system right, you can find things enough to make that every day. I mean, you only need to come up with, say, $30 to $50 in profit a day. One item can do that. And you know what? The system actually works. I love, and you'll often hear me talking about this process that we go through. At first, it's like, does this really work? Can I really make this money? And then you follow the system and you say, wow, this does work. And then you feel great. And then you go into this like euphoric, work, go get it. And then guess what? When the honeymoon is over, you realize this is work. You bought a program. You just bought a job. Pretty soon you figure out you just bought a job. Part-time, full-time, depends on how much work you want to put into it. But the key word, the operative word is work. This is work. It's not easy. Anybody that tells you it's easy is blowing pure blue smoke. Is it difficult? No. Is it rocket science? No. Are there plenty of ways, to put the odds in your favor? Yes. But at the end of the day, you got to go do the work. And the majority of the work is spent sourcing products, figuring out where to go, the evaluation, all the steps, at least 12 steps to figure this out. It demands time. So why am I doing this? Because if I found a deal, I'm going to share it with you. Hey, I already found it. I already made my purchase. I'm not rich, so I can't buy them all up and corner the market. I'm only going to buy a few. So what do I care about helping you? In fact, I've decided that my goal is to help you. So, and again, I keep talking about not trying to get rich. You'll know when it's time to scale up. But for right now, if you're just trying to make that, average that $30 in profit a day or whatever, then 1-2 deals is all it takes. You want to spend 2-3 hours trying to find that deal, or would you like to just have it handed to you essentially on a silver platter? Well, picture me, imagine me standing in front of you with a silver platter. Okay, so enough said on that. And another thing, you guys know I'm transparent by now. This is my account. I'm not some guru that's making all this money. So today, it's 2:21 where I'm at. I've done 5 sales today. Ain't worth much. $115. 35 orders in the last 7 days. $1,000. Last 15 days, $1,500. Whatever. Today should be the day that my available balance is available, and that should be for all of us. $850 roughly for 2 weeks. What's my profit margin? Maybe 30%. So, you figure 250 in my pocket after 2 weeks, I'm doing about 500 a month. Does that make a difference in my life? Yes. Is it enough? No, not good enough. I got to get better, and I got to continue putting more work. That 850 you're looking at, that should be 1,700, $2,000, but it's going to take work, and while I'm doing the work, I'm going to share my finds with you. So what I wanted to talk about, let me see if I can find my cursor here. A lot of times you guys are wondering where to go. Here's a site that I use from time to time. It's called thinkgeek.com. They do some deals. I mean, they have some kind of unique branded items. This is a Pokemon ball serving set. I knew this product sold because I've sold it before, and you'll get better at this as you pick sites that you're going to work with. You create an account, you make the purchase. Of course, they want you to come back, so they're going to email you with deals. You'll see this takes time, but right away I knew I could make money with this. Not a lot, but I could make money with it. I knew because I bought them before and I sold them all. Over time, this is how things happen for you. Let me just take a look. So yeah, here it is on Amazon. You got 12 new of them. I look at Keeper right quick, boom. And I already knew these sold, but this is how I evaluate what's going on with that. And again, I already sold this, but for you, this is a good deal that you could take advantage of today. And if you look at the calculator, let me see. If you look at your competitors, now remember, your competitors are Prime, and you're going to see my Keeper chart load because we talked about that on my last video. Look at all that activity. This is going to move. The question is, can you make any money? Look at your competition. 2 in stock, 5 in stock, 1 in stock. You could jump in. This is how you make your decision. Now, this guy has 15, but you could jump in at 36.98. These guys are going to sell out. You know what I mean? You look at the sales rank, those are going to move. It's up to you. You could jump in right next to them. But let me see. When I used the calculator, I was at 36.99. So what was I thinking? I probably was thinking jump in right along with this guy. That's fine because we're going to share the buy box anyway. So I bought a few of them, and if you look at the calculation, I'm paying $21.98 with tax. Now you'll notice they're on the site for $19.99, but this site charges tax. Every site does not. Most do. So with tax, I'm paying $21.98. Yeah, you make $5, but I know it's gonna sell. And if I want to make, say, $50 for today, buy 10 of them, done. I'm out the door. So that was a deal. Remember, the site is thinkgeek.com. Check it out. Go out there and you'll learn how to go through these sites. Usually you're looking for things that are on clearance. So you could shop category, here on sale. You could go there, and once that loads, you just start going through and seeing what you could do. You go right down the line. Another one that I saw today was this Butterball XL analog fryer. I don't think this one is available online. I ordered a couple of them and I gotta go pick them up. But Walmart is a great place. I'll be talking more about those deals that they have. I typically shop their clearance, but I saw this. I went to Amazon. This is $79.42. I went to Amazon. There's only one person selling this for $149, basically $150. One customer review. It's bad, but that won't stop me as long as I see some activity, as long as I know that the product is selling. So I look at that keeper chart and I see some sales, you know. Now they haven't had this product. They've only had it for 14 days. So this is all you're going to see. But in those 14 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then when you look at your competition, let's look at him for a second. Are you seeing what I see? He's not FBA. So you jump in and, you know, 9 times out of 10, you're going to move that. Now, remember, this is a cash flow business. If you're looking to turn a profit very quick, you probably wouldn't take this. But as you build up inventory, as I have, you see a deal, you just start adding it to this machine. You're feeding the machine. And you don't know at what point that gets, you know, processed and fuels your machine. But you know it will eventually sell. So the next step, once we determine that we were able to sell it, then you want to see, can you make a profit with it? I can close that. So I had to put the product dimensions in there, and I got those dimensions. And again, I had to put the dimensions because there was no one else selling it on FBA. That is huge. When you know there's a product that sells and there's no one else that's selling it FBA and no one has offered it FBA, you're the first. That can be a big one for you. So here I got the weight. Here I got the dimensions. I mean, I'll put it in there rough, not to the letter, but close. Jump right in with him at 149. Technically, I could probably beat him by 10 and still make the sale. Going to run me about $1 to get it into Amazon is what I'm estimating. My cost with tax, Walmart definitely will charge your sales tax if your state has it. I'm going to pay $84.19, so my profit is $22.24. Now, I could probably beat him and still sell it, but I'm okay with $22 profit on that and just jumping right in the pit with him. So those were the 2 deals I had today. Hope this helps. I'm going to keep on keeping on. I'll get better at this over time. I hope you guys appreciate it. I love doing it. I like being a part of the group, and I want to add value. Again, I understand, and you'll notice I like to get into the mind of the Amazon seller. You know, what are you going through with this? I mean, think about this for a second, guys. Really stop and take a second. You didn't wake up one day and say, I think I'll find another job that demands a lot of time, a lot of focus, a lot of effort and energy, because I ain't got nothing better to do with my time. That's not what happened. What brought you to selling on Amazon? If you're like me, being broke and wanting to actively fix that. So then at this point, where are you? Okay, you have a situation, you're ready to change it. You've determined this is the route that you're going to take to change the situation. Now you got to face the fact that this is work. So at that point, what are you doing? You're trying to do whatever you can to make that work a little easier. If you can get in and out within a half an hour to an hour at this point, and get on back to the rest of your life. Remember, taking on work, taking on basically essentially what amounts to a second job, that is not freeing up your time, right? That's changing your financial situation, but it costs. This is not passive income. And no one ever said it was, but I just want to get you to think, you know, and understand I'm doing this because I've already found the deal. It doesn't cost me anything to maybe save you a few minutes of your precious time. So hope you appreciate it. That's my rant for today. As you can tell, I'm somewhat of a preacher and I like to yap. So at any point, you can tell me to shut up. Not now, but in the group. My name is Horace Lyons, and I'm out.